Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. This is Bobby from Front Porch Counseling coming to you on a fantastic spring day here in Mason, Ohio. I just wanted to continue our conversation about Front Porch and who we are, what we're about. Past couple times we've talked about our mission, our vision, and we've also started to talk about the things that we call connection. Our mission, again, is to cultivate hope through genuine connection. And so we look at 3 connection points that we focus on with folks. Connection to God, connection to others, and connection to themselves. Last time we talked about connection to God. And if you want to hear more about that, check out our Facebook page and you can hear more. This time I want to kind of touch base about the connecting to others. Connecting to others, quite honestly, is inevitable. It's gonna happen. You're going to connect to people unless you're some hermit that lives in wherever, but you are going to connect with people. The question really becomes is, am I connecting well? Am I connecting in a way that's helpful and healthy for me? Is it in something that's going to benefit even the person I'm connecting to or the group I'm connecting to? As far as me connecting to others became really evident and became more into my focus probably about 7 or 8 years ago. I'll backtrack just a little bit. Early on in my career, I've been in retail and been married for several years, and Melissa and I, my wife, we traveled with the company I was with, and we would literally move about every year. So as far as connection goes, Melissa and I were pretty well connected together, fairly connected well to our kids. Depends. They may give you a different viewpoint. But myself and Melissa, we found it difficult to connect to people outside of just our relationship. And family is very important. Your wife, your kids, your husband, important to connect, and those are others. But there's also this need to connect outside of the family to the broader group. It's not that I didn't find connection important. That it's not that I avoided people. Again, I was in retail. People was my business, is my business. It's just I didn't have time. I didn't find time. And by the time we got moved to an area, we'd move on. Well, fast forward, we moved to Mason about 17 years ago. We've been here ever since. And where it really became real for me as far as how important connection was getting hooked up with a group called Mark Men for Christ. Great organization, by the way, Mark Men for Christ. Look them up on the webpage. I would highly recommend it for men. There's also Women's Walk of Faith. It's a sister organization with them. But what Mark Men drew out for me or made important for me was to see how important it was for me as a man to connect to other men in a meaningful way, genuine way, as we would say at Front Porch. Genuine meaning they knew me, I knew them. It was more than just this, going to a sporting event, more than just, seeing them at church and, how you doing? This is something really where we could look at each other and really know the person. We celebrate the highs. We work through the lows in our lives together, and it was really impactful for me. And ever since then, I've sought out meaningful connection with not just with other men, but with other groups, anywhere I can find a connection. And we at Front Porch find it critical that we connect to others in a meaningful, in a genuine way. And when we say others, we mean your neighbors. We mean if you go to church, your church folks, your work, connecting with people meaningfully there. Just any way you can find meaningful connection. And quite honestly, I would say the more connections you can make that are helpful and healthy for you and for those around you, do it. Find a lot of strength in being genuinely connected to others. At Front Porch, what we do with you to help in that matter, one thing we'll do is we'll work with you to see what's creating the difficulties of connecting to others. It could be various things. It could be all kinds of things. It could be making it difficult. It could be fear. It could be depression. It could be you just don't know how. It could be all kinds of things that would make it difficult for you. So we'll help walk with you through that. Second thing we do is we actually cultivate that relationship with you. We model that. We connect genuinely to you during session. We want to show you what a good, healthy connection looks like. In our business, we're not your friends, your buddies, the ones you're going to go hang out with at different places necessarily. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but generally we don't. But we are very friendly, and we do want to walk with you through your challenges, your hurdles, your life changes, just in your growth. So we do model what a genuine connection looks like and help you to see what that looks like in order that you can then duplicate those healthy relationships outside of our office and our relationship. The third thing we'll do is we'll work with you in identifying places, ways that you can connect with others. Again, there's all kinds of resources and ways to do that, so we'll walk with you. So from Porch, we're going to work with you and find out what's holding you back from connecting to others. We're going to model it for you, how to do it and how to do it well, and then we're going to help you find resources to get connected. So Front Porch, genuine connection to others. We'd love to talk with you further about it. Come and sit with us here at the porch for a little bit, and we can show you what it looks like. And until we see you next time, keep connecting.